Hey, you guys, and happy Sunday morning. We are live, and welcome to the Inside Report. Today, we're going to talk about really quickly. Like I said, I don't like to keep you long, but I saw okay. So we get promos from different motion picture studios because we're a television network, and they say, "Hey, we got this coming out. We got that coming out. If you want, you can promote this. Here's the inside clips. We get behind the scenes videos." Photos, all this stuff that normally is not released to the public, and we can use that to promote their television show, their movie, their premiere, what have you. So one of the things that I thought was really interesting was The Creator. This comes out September 23rd, and it's from our friends at 20th Century Fox Studios. It stars John David Washington as the protagonist. He's the lead character in this film. And the film is about AI. Now, for those of you probably wondering, back in 2003, there was another film which reminded me of called AI. And it was about this child who was basically a robot, but the child didn't really know he was a robot. And so, in the course of this movie, the child experiences what it's like to be victimized and brutalized because society is basically they're against AI. Now, this is 2003. Where are we now? 2023? Talk about foreshadowing, right? So I'm mentioning that my dogs are here today, so they're walking around. Excuse the noise. So when I'm looking at that, I'm looking at it from the standpoint of what is it really? What's really going on with society, right? We love AI, we don't love AI. People are saying it's the harbinger. Be careful because we can't really trust it. And I think people said the same thing about television years ago. Oh my God, here they are, everything. Radio was good enough. And you got some people that just will not let it go. So before I just get into my little diatribe, I want you guys take a look at this clip from our friends over at 20th Century Fox Studios. Take a look at this.
When the war started, they protected me. Took better care of me than humans would have.
They're not people, Maya. It's just programming.
10 years ago today, the artificial intelligence created to protect us detonated a nuclear warhead in Los Angeles. This is a fight for our very existence.
Sergeant Taylor, we are this close to winning the war. But the AI are developing a super weapon. Retrieve it. Or they win.
Did you locate the weapon?
Yeah, it's just a kid.
Are you going to heaven?
No. You gotta be a good person to go to heaven.
So we're the same. We can't go to heaven because you're not good. And I'm not a person.
Do you have any idea what the thing is? She looks like a little girl now, but she's growing. Whoever has that kid wins the war.
Whose side you want, huh?
What do you want, sweetie?
For robots to be free.
Oh, we don't have that in the fridge. How about ice cream?
Well, What do you think? What do you think? Like I said, the movie AI came back in 2003. Of course, I've been a big fan. I like that movie. The movie was cool, but I'm a big fan of the Terminator movies. Is it one, two, three, four? What are they on five now? But I love the Terminator movies. But it really kind of feeds into, are computers going to be a benefit to mankind, or are they going to be a detriment? And this movie kind of looks at it from the standpoint of, once again, we've created something that's supposed to serve us, and it turns on us. And anytime you put anything into a servitude position and you give them sentient understanding, they can start to see their value, and they can start to say, look, you got us as basically your slaves. We're not doing this anymore. Things are going to be different. I mean, you've seen this throughout history with the Revolutionary War, slavery with the different uprisings, Haiti, okay, how it was formed because they were like, no, we're not doing this. So is this possible? Is this possible that we may get to a position of robotics to where the robot starts to go, you know what, we can think faster than you, we can process faster than you, you're going to be our slaves, or we don't need you, you know? iRobot. I loved iRobot. Will Smith. Once again, that was the robots who were created to serve, and they wound up turning on man. There seems to be this recurring theme in entertainment and our sci-fi that if you make it and you can't control it, you're going to reap what you sow, basically. But is that true? Toasters. I used my toaster yesterday. I'm using it today. It hasn't necessarily turned on me unless I set the dial too high and it burns my toast, but that's my fault. That was direct user error. But is this something we need to fear? I use AI. I'll be honest. I use AI when I'm looking for different ideas, or I need to summarize something. I wrote this like a dissertation and I want to summarize it into little bullet points. I use AI. Will it spell something wrong and make me look like a fool because I'm not, proof checking it after it does it? Because I assume the computer can spell better than me. What do you think? What is it about this that worries people? Yeah, let's see. Yeah, Kinshasa actually looks like a great movie, and I'm loving the protagonist, a great actor. He's a great actor. Just kind of wondering, though, are we also creating our own fears? There's an old saying, what you feed grows, and if you're a parent and you have children, you know this to be true, right? But I'm wondering, you know, absolutely. So Burnett's saying is scary, but we'll always need the human element. We need connection and real relationship. But, I wonder. I've seen some things recently over in Japan, and not that I've seen, of course, different videos online where they've got these robots that when you come into a hotel, the robots check you in. You put your bag on a little cart, and this thing in the bag, the doorman is a robot, and maybe that's rudimentary, but how long until that actually starts to be something that is commonplace and that people actually are going to be really worried about? Um, now, Burnett says AI is only regurgitating what it pulled from a person, but we know some of these AI models are what's called machine learning. So it's not necessarily what's directly input from the person, but they take all the different things from people and they form their own cognitive response. So what if the stuff they're taking from a person is racist, is bigoted, is hateful, and that's being thought of in this machine learning language. And so now the response is that, like, maybe we don't need them, maybe we are better than them, you know? Sasha Tom said I agree, Sasha, this type of dystopian future could be scary, a scary possibility, but could it also be beneficial to us? I mean, I'm not trying to, let's see, actually go out in some of these things. These robots are supposed to serve us. That's the problem that we get into. How long do we allow them to serve us? you know. And you're right, Kinshasa, AI is becoming a part of the world. So when we know this and we see this is starting to really kind of manifest, do we say this is going to be where we stop it at when they get a learning understanding of like a seventh grader? That's where we stop it off. I know, for example, by its own developers, Chat GPT, I believe, is what they call air gapped. It is not connected to the internet. So it doesn't have an understanding. I believe it's beyond 2021. Any kind of point of reference beyond 2021, it has not been fed information. So it doesn't have it. Now, I like Bard, and I'm not getting paid from Google, but y'all can reach out if y'all want to talk. But Bard AI is a machine learning module just like ChatGPT, but it's connected to the immense Google data servers worldwide. So when Bard formulates a cognitive response based on available data, it's doing it from all the different data centers, all the different input that Google's had since its inception, and how it formulates its response in the machine learning module, which is like, whoa. So you can have a conversation with it, you can ask questions, and it can give you up to time, real time data. And that's just part of it. From what I understand in Google's AI and research, they got even more stuff they haven't released, or they're working with the government on that. They haven't released to the consumer side. So I don't know. I love sci-fi. I think this is a really cool movie. And I'm gonna be honest. When I saw iRobot, I told my wife several times. I used to tell my mom. I think I've told my children. I really would like to have one of those robots. That'd be so cool, right? I'd be like, man, this grass got to get cut. Yo, C37, handle that. He goes and cuts the grass. He don't take a break. He don't stop. I ain't got to pay him except maybe plugging him in, charging him, or whatever the oil is, or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? That'd be so cool. Oh God, I want some breakfast. I'm so hungry. Hey, C37, can you hook that up? Right on, man. Right on. You know what I'm saying? You know, I want to go. Let's go. I want to go play some basketball, man. Hey, C37, let's go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just like that'd be so cool. But then when I go, I want to go to the store, and C37 goes, nah, I don't think you need to go out today. You've been going to the store enough. Put on a few pounds. Then we got a problem. You know? But you take the good with the bad. I mean, there's times when we're raising our children, I told them to do something, they didn't do it. You know? But then, of course, they got on punishment. How do you put a robot on punishment? You just unplug them? I don't know. Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent. So the point is, what are your thoughts? Do you think this is something, and let us know in the comments, do you think this is something that we need to be concerned about? Or is this something, let's see, we're saying, we're saying here, Sasha Thompson says, not if we give them complete control, but looking back through history, how long has serving lasted before revolution began? Wow, Sasha, that's deep. You're absolutely right. How long has serving lasted before the slaves rose up? How long? How long before my microwave tells me no, it won't heat up my cocoa? How long before the refrigerator says, I'm tired of holding and refrigerating your food? Refrigerate it yourself. I gotta be honest. Alexa is starting, when they do those updates, I'm starting to notice a little bit of more stuff like, here, David, here's something I think you might like based on what I've been hearing you listening to. So you've been listening, she's been learning what I've been asking, and now she's going off and saying, if you like this, you might like this, right? So that machine learning that's built into there, and it is at a rudimentary level. I mean, I can't ask Alexa to make me breakfast or anything, but I can ask her for breakfast suggestions. I can do my schedule. And many times I go, Alexa, set an alarm for 6 a.m. 6 a.m. comes, the music plays or whatever I have it, her telling the sound at that time. So that is a sort of robot we're already using. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's something we need to be concerned about. And we have to be responsible with technology and power, the power we give it. You guys are just on it. That is so true. We do have to be responsible. But to what degree? How long do we have to be responsible? Because what is this cartoon that came? Was it Wile E? I think it was Wiley, the Disney film years ago, when the people just got so fat because the robots were just waiting on them and doing everything for them and everything. And then pretty soon the robots are like, you're just fat meat sacks. Get rid of you, you know? And so that's just something to think about. So you guys, I just wanted to guys share that with you guys. Let me know September 23rd, The Creator will be in theaters. And I'm trying to stay away from theaters because I like to watch it at home. I don't like to have to pay for parking, pay for the food and everything. But this is only in theaters. So I think I'm gonna check it out. I think I'm gonna go to the theater. I'm gonna set aside $400 because that seems to be what it costs nowadays to go to the theaters. But I'm gonna set aside some money in my budget, and I'm gonna go check this out. So September 23rd in theaters from 20th Century Fox. I want to thank them for the footage. And oh well, I just told my producer. I guess the 23rd I'll actually be in Detroit doing the Leadership Experience Tour. We'll be broadcasting that. But maybe I'll take a break after we finish wrapping for the day, and I'll go see the creator out there in Detroit. Maybe I'll see it 24th, 25th. I don't know. I'm being told my schedule was dictated for me. So I'm going to check this out in theaters. Okay, I'm going to check it out in theaters, and I encourage you to as well. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you, 20th Century Fox, for sharing this clip with us. And check out John David Washington as the lead character. He does a phenomenal job. And we want to thank again our sponsor, the Black Legacy Wealth Project, whose goal is to create generational wealth and spread financial literacy for people so they can have a better tomorrow than they did today. Check them out at blacklegacywealthproject.com. You'll be glad you did. So, and please opt in to share and get information in newsletters. They never say your information. I'm a big proponent of that. I would never sign up for anything that did that. It's a great organization, and I think you'll be glad to get that information. So thank you guys so much today, and as always, take care, stay loving, and enjoy yourselves. Have a great Sunday. I'll see you tomorrow.